What's happening, y'all? It's Sean here back with another video from the truck ride. Man, my nigga, this is the Scorpion Fight Club. Shouts out to everybody that subscribed. I know I don't post these motherfuckers like I normally do, like I would normally do, or like I'm supposed to do, but I got stuff I gotta do, man. But, not saying that I ain't interested in giving y'all my opinion on the fight game and certain things that transpired in the fight game. But God got responsibilities. But this weekend, man, Showtime put on a hell of a card, man. A lot of action-packed fights, man. With shouts out to Tank Davis. Looking real good in this fight, man. Explosive, very explosive, and he's a smart fighter, man. He was able to capitalize, and he was able to, to make Cuellar miss, and he was able to capitalize on those opportunities of missed punches and land hella fire body shots, man. And he walked away with a strap, the WBA strap. So shouts out to Tank, man. That fight was a good fight, man. Ain't much I had to say about that fight because, Tank did what Tank was going to do, man. If you look at highlights of how Tank spars his sparring partners, it give you a good image of how he fights in the ring. So, he throws some vicious hooks. He sits down on his hooks, which in martial arts, all your power comes from your core, from your waist on down. So when you sit down on those hooks and twist, like how Tank does, and you had the ability to get him up out of there early. So shouts out to Tank, man. You got him a stoppage, man, and you got him a strap. So I'm happy for Tank, man. Happy for Tank, man. He showed a lot of improvement, a lot of growing up. And Kevin Cunningham might be the guy that BRONER and Tank need in their corner, man. He exemplifies that father figure that a lot of these cats don't have. And he lets you know when you effing up. Lets you know what you got to do in order to win. And on to the next fight was twin CHARLO knocking out Hugo Centeno. Caught him behind the ear with a good right hook, man. That was cold. I saw that neck snap back like that. I said he was gone. How he fell back, he wasn't getting up. So shouts out to CHARLO. Made quick work of Centeno. It was easy work. Thought Centeno was gonna give him a little bit of a fight, but I saw how how Centeno core was. In boxing, man, you gotta have a good, strong core. I ain't saying you gotta have a bodybuilder type physique, because having a bodybuilder type physique will get you cause you to gas in long distance fights. Fights outside. Now, if you fighting from round one to maybe round three with a almost like an AJ type physique, then you might be alright. But when you start to push towards like further on down between from 6 to 12, hey man, you pretty much fading in the 6th round because all that muscle holding up is heavy, man. And I tell y'all off top, man, I'm a muscular dude, man, and fighting with all that muscle is good to have. Don't get it wrong. It's good to have, but you want to have precise cuts and good shredded, conditioned muscle, not heavy, bulky bodybuilder muscle. That's not gonna help you in the ring, man. It's gonna slow you down. It's gonna cause your shoulders to get tired, and it's gonna make you gas out, to be honest with you, man. I don't wanna. But I ain't knocking the fighters that all built like that. But if you go back and look in like the late 80s and 90s, how Frank Bruno was built. Frank Bruno was a specimen of a guy, man. Big motherfucker, man. You know, just swole up, man. Like I said, like a bodybuilder out there in the ring, man. You know, he one of them jokers, man. He connect, he gonna send you up out of here. But his muscles were so, and his muscles were so compact, and he was so big, he had a tendency to fade in later rounds, and you know that was able to. That was what a lot of fighters had, you know, an advantage over him because they know he was gonna fade because of all that muscle mass. But yeah, man. But my main thing is keep that core tight. That's why you see a lot of boxers with very, very shredded abs, you know, because they say you're able to take punches, and if you have a strong core, everything else is strong too. You know, a little bit of fitness advice for y'all, man. Keep hitting them abs. If you're a fighter, keep hitting them abs, man. Because, you know, I kickbox, so my core has to be tight. Because I'm not taking jabs and hooks all the time to the stomach, your average body shots. Sometimes I had to take a shin or a damn roundhouse kick to the stomach, man. So my core got to be on point. You know, even when I spar boxers, man, you know, we get in the pocket and we start to, you know, mix it up. And they try to hit me with some body shots, and I just eat them, and they be like, man, I'm hitting your body, man. It's like hitting a damn brick. Like hitting a bag full of bricks. I said, shit, man, I kickbox, man. You know, we take shots like y'all. I mean, we take shots like y'all, you know, take and eat them, man. You know, we had to condition our bodies to be hard, man. Even our blocks, forearm blocks, your forearm have to be conditioned to take and block certain shots, man. And you know let me tell you something, they forearms are not conditioned, and you block that shot down or block that jab or swipe that jab away from them, it's gonna hurt them. I'm telling you, it's gonna hurt them. It happened to me before. It was a guy I was sparring, man, and I swiped this body shot away from my stomach. My forearms was so hard that when I blocked him and I connected on his wrist, when I blocked it, it stunned him. He was like, oh, I heard him say, oh shit, through the mouthpiece. And I jumped on him. When I jumped on him, he was like, you know, he didn't know what to do because my conditioning and my body was so hard, and you know, he couldn't. You know, it was certain things he just couldn't react to. You know, you conditioning, you boxing, and you spar boxers all the time. You know, it's certain things that they condition that we had to condition all the time. Whole body had to be hard. So I say that to say this, man. Keep your core tight. Hugo Centeno didn't have a whole lot of core workout. You know, he looked kind of soft. I ain't gonna lie, he looked soft. But you know, David Benavidez don't have the best core, but David Benavidez got hands. Now David Benavidez get with a guy that's good on the inside and start attacking that body more, hitting him in that chest, that solar plexus, disrupting that rhythm. Man, it's just like, hey, I believe honestly you can beat David Benavidez with some body shots. Some good body work will take David Benavidez out of it. Seriously, I'm just being straight up. You got to get in on this side though, because he's long range and fast. But you know, shouts out to, you know, the twin, man. You know, hopefully Triple G give him that fight before he retire. I think Errol Spence said what everybody wanted to say. Man, he gonna retire. Triple G is gonna retire before he has to fight CHARLO. He gonna let the belts go. It's gonna be all over the damn. Them belts is gonna be split up all over the damn division. It's gonna be a while before you get a unified champ, man. So, you know, he's right now the mandatory for Triple G, but we all know Triple G ain't for fighting, man. But you know, hey, it is what it is. Let's go with the main event, BRONER and Vargas. At the Tekashi 6ix9ine beef that had everybody. Not me, because I'm not there. Ain't got nothing to do with me, and it ain't none of my damn business. At the Tekashi 6ix9ine beef, fake beef, because it was all a plot. You know, Bronner was gonna walk out to Tekashi 6ix9ine. But y'all motherfuckers don't understand, man. The dude is he's smart. He's a smart marketing guy. He marketed himself. He know y'all don't like him. He know y'all hate his attitude, how he talk, man. You know how this other bullshit goes, man. You know he know y'all don't like that shit, but he know that's what y'all like. Y'all don't like good guys. Y'all like bad guys. You know y'all, because at the end of the day, y'all gonna talk shit regardless if you're a good guy or bad guy. You know, so why not market the bad persona and get more money than the good persona, and people call you boring. Like, can't nobody satisfy you. Y'all about to say you motherfuckers, but I ain't gonna cuss. But ain't nobody satisfy the fans, man. It's unsatisfiable people, man. You show good defense, you're a runner. You market yourself as a good guy, then you're boring. You know, when you market yourself as a bad guy, you're arrogant. You know, talk too much. They hoping for you to get your ass beat, honestly. So, but that's how we market. That's how they, you know, people, boxing fans, the casual boxing fans look at it. Then you got the old head boxing fans where this is what I don't like about old head boxing fans, man. And I'm an old head guy, but some certain older fans, they think everybody should have the same robotic style of fight. You know, it's almost like, okay, if I'm a guy that's east of the Mississippi River, I may end up being a press fighter. Compared to a guy that's west of the Mississippi River, might be a finesse guy. So each side got their own particular style. So why would I judge a fighter's style off my style because my style is different? Their style might work for that other fighter. You know, you got guys that, you know, you got certain fighters and certain, you know, guys that just act like they just connoisseurs on technical boxing. And you get these motherfuckers you get these people in the ring and spar with them and fight them. They started throwing more wild shots than anybody, man. But I'm gonna say that to say this, man. You know, back to this whole thing of being just this textbook technical fighter. You're not gonna have a textbook technical persona either. Your fighting style is gonna fit your personality. So I'm gonna say that with this. Adrian Broner has a flashy style, fits his personality. Jesse Vargas has a textbook style, fits his personality. Everything looks precise and right and straight down the pipe. But the fight has went, Adrian, man, first few rounds we thought, oh shit, here come Adrian again with this bullshit, not letting his hands go. Then you heard old Kev in that corner say, hey, the fuck is you doing? This motherfucker ain't no boxer. He ready to go. Let your motherfucking hands go. You heard him say it. You heard the second in command, Coach Mike said. You heard the third in command say. Everybody unanimously said, let your motherfucking hands go. And when Adrian Broner lets his hands go, when he fires that missile, he lands. When he fires that missile, he lands. I repeat that. When he fires those missiles, they land. He's the most accurate punch I've seen. Everything he tap you with, he hitting you with. So my thing is, if he continue to let his hands go like that, man, he'll be a problem again, man. You know, I ain't never stopped having faith with him. I just ain't like some of the crazy shit he did leading up to shit, and him getting in the ring and not letting his hands go. Vargas did what he did. Vargas showed where, you know, Mike McClellan, the body snatcher, man, you know, worked with him on his body shots. He threw some good ass body shots, man. He threw some stinging ass, but he followed behind his stick, his jab, caught Adrian with some good body shots, and came over the top with them overhand rights. If Adrian learned how to block the overhand right, he will be good as hell. He'll be almost down there defensive mastermind because if one thing you catch Adrian with is a motherfucking overhand right. And I don't know how it happens. It's a sneaky shot. Anybody get caught with it, so I can't knock him for missing from him. Not using the defense on that as much. But Adrian starts to press you, and he smell blood. He smell pussy. He gonna come at you, and that's what he started doing. Now Jesse had a good strategy. He followed the game plan, but Adrian was in motherfucking shape, man, because he was taking a whole lot of body shots and he was eating them bitches and going right back at it like he ain't do nothing. So I say this. It ended in a draw. I had it going either way. I didn't see it going just completely either side off the rip. But I think he might have edged him. Adrian started that flurry, man. I jumped up out my couch like, man, there you go, boy. Hey, go on and finish this motherfucker. I said, Adrian finna come with that dog the next round. Kind of lit up a little bit, man. It's almost like a switch. You gotta cut that switch on and leave it on, man. When you about to finish somebody and you letting your hands go, leave the switch on and finish it. And if he would have closed that 12 out like he had that 10, it would have been a unanimous decision going straight to Adrian. He kind of lit up off the gas in the 12th round. So when you let up off the gas, you get that other opponent the opportunity to I don't know, these girls that walk by me, man, looked in the truck, man. I don't know if they selling pussy or not, but fuck all that. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Anyway, but you let up off the gas a little bit, you get your opponent time to get back in the game, man. So Adrian let him get back in the game. That's what I think caused that draw, man. Shouts out to AB though, man. Dude, keep that switch on. Coach Kev doing what he shit. That camp was live. That camp was live, man. I wish I could have a camp like that. Wake up in the morning, chef preparing your food every day. Chef got a little hood in him like y'all do. Y'all in that motherfucker like, hey man, you won't have nothing to worry about. You get up in the morning, you go on the train. You go to sleep at night, you sleep, getting up in the morning, you gonna eat, you gonna train. You gonna eat 3 meals a day, and then you gonna train. That's your day. That's all you gotta worry about. It ain't like motherfuckers with a 9-to-5 bills and all this shit they gotta worry about. You got it, man. So shouts out to Kevin Cunningham, man. Yeah, them boys looking good, man. So shouts out to AB, man. Looking like you ready. But hey, man, we all gonna see what happened in the next fight. AB look real good though, man. I'm proud of AB, but that interview at the end, come on, bro. The interview was whack. So I'm gonna say that. The interview was whack. Beat you like they used to beat Martin Luther King. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Be cooning for these motherfuckers, dog. So I tell you what, man. Shouts out to AB. I'm out, finna go back home, get my shit together so I can get back on the grind. Scorpion Fight Club 1.